to the Millionaire Hotseat tonight. We want to give away $1 million tonight, don't we, everyone? Yeah? Why not? Tonight could well be the night. At least we'll change somebody's life for the better in the next half hour. 6 contestants ready to play. Let's meet them tonight. And this man over here is Robbie Williams. He's either a 42-year-old pop star or he's a 70-year-old retired pest controller. You decide. Ember Sweeney was torn between modelling and the DJ's confectionery department. David Jones won. As a child, Angie Eakler's dog saved her life by letting her parents know she had appendicitis. Sue Cockman broke the speed limit riding a kid's scooter down Mount Macedon. Alex Earnshaw had his wallet stolen by a guy pretending to be a salsa dancer in Barcelona. And Ryan Murphy has met most of the royal family and took a tube ride with Prince Harry. There you go. All right, you ready, pal? Yep. Robbie Williams, let's play. Come on. How are you, Robbie?
Good.
Well, show me your stick. What have you got there? That is a very versatile stick you've got.
A walking stick with a bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got my stubby holder.
Yeah.
Which is for the traveller.
Hold it up so we can see it, mate. Here we go. Yeah.
The traveller for on the way home from the pub.
Yeah.
The bell to order the next beer.
Yeah.
And my address goes in the bulldog clip for the taxi driver.
Exactly. In case you can't make head and tail at the end of the night.
Correct.
Good on you. Robbie Williams is a retired pest controller from Chirnside Park in Victoria. 70 years of age. You're 70?
Yes.
Geez, you're in good nick for 70.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah. Where are you from? Originally?
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Merseyside.
A Merseysider. In fact, you used to go to the Cavern Club.
I did as a teenager.
And see
weekend.
the Beatles.
Yes.
Who else did you see?
Cilla Black.
Yeah.
Or Priscilla White when she was a
young girl, yeah.
Yeah. Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yeah.
Oh, and lots of Liverpool bands.
The Mersey Beat.
The Mersey Beat was an amazing...
Did you, before the Beatles were big, did you know that they had something special?
No. Well, we did because of the amount of people that crammed into the Cavern, which was a dark, damp, smelly, sweaty place, but the music was enormous.
Fantastic. Did you realise at the time just how big all this was, or was just part of growing up?
No, it was just part of growing up.
Good on you, mate. Age 4, polio, which left your left leg shorter than your right leg.
No, my right leg's shorter than the left leg.
Is it?
Yeah.
OK. Well, you'd know better than me, wouldn't you?
I would, yes. I feel it every morning.
Exactly. What was it like growing up with polio from 4 years of age? How'd you get around?
I remember being in the iron lung, and that was it.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot more. My leg was shorter, so obviously ended up in hospital at the age of 14.
Yep.
Fell out of bed, fighting with a lad in the next bed, hanging on traction, burst all the 18 stitches, and instead of a nice little neat zipper, I've got a canyon.
Yeah.
But, hey.
What were you doing fighting with a kid in the next bed?
I have no idea.
No, it doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I love this one. You're at the Langham Hotel in Melbourne. You wanted to complain about the noise next door until
I walked out and Francis Rossi walked out of the room next to me.
The singer from Status Quo?
Yes. So we had a good handshake, shake of hands. I tried to blag some tickets because he was playing the Palais. Didn't work.
Didn't work. Anyway, Hey, Robbie, $1 million up for grabs here tonight, OK? You got 2 kids, Laura's 43, Philip's 43, grandkids. You ready to play hot seat?
I am.
Well, let's go. Come on. $100. In North America, fall is another name for which season? A, spring, B, autumn, C, winter, D, summer.
Well, I know this one. It's, I better get it right. Fall is autumn.
Autumn. Lock it in. That's when the leaves fall from the trees. Correct for $100. $200. Which of these is a Grammy Award-winning artist and winner of American Idol? A, Carrie Fisher, B, Carrie Ann Moss, C, Carrie Underwood, D, Carrie Oakley. Sorry, karaoke. Karaoke.
Well, it's not D.
Karaoke.
Yes, I got that one. And that's as far... It's not Carrie Fisher.
4 seconds.
I'm going to take a pass.
See you later, Robbie. Catch you later. Hello, Ember Sweeney.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm terrified because I have no idea what the answer is.
Oh, OK. Where are you from?
I'm from Wollongong.
From Wollongong?
Uh-huh.
You're a stay-at-home daughter, it says here. I love that. 21 years of age, a stay-at-home daughter.
Well, it sounds better than unemployed.
Yeah.
So, actually, a couple of days ago, I did get a job, but I'll still be a daughter first and foremost.
Now, I asked you where you're from. You said Wollongong, but there's an accent there somewhere.
Yeah, I've always sort of spoken a bit funny. I used to tell people really long, convoluted, interesting stories. My sister's boyfriend thought my dad was a CIA agent until like 4 months into the relationship.
Yeah? Is there an American background? Just watching too much television?
I didn't have a TV till I was 12.
Oh, that's the problem.
So that's another thing kids could tease me about.
Lauren is your friend. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
I'm good.
It is quite a distinctive American accent. Yeah. Who knew?
That's about as much as I
Who
can
knew?
say.
There you go. You worked on a farm in Bohemia for a while.
Yeah, in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So that was sort of picking apples, milking goats, using pitchforks to move hay around, that sort of old stuff. The closest pub, which is the most important thing, was like 7 k's up a hill.
Okay.
We only had fixed gear bikes, and all I could think was, how do the hipsters do it? It was awful.
And I love this. You said you're torn between pursuing a modelling career, working in the David Jones confectionery department.
Yeah.
And David Jones won.
Yeah.
He's put on 20 kilograms. Now you know everything about chocolate.
I know a lot about chocolate, more than modelling, clearly.
All right, Emma, you ready to go?
No.
Bad luck. Which of these is a Grammy Award-winning artist and winner of American Idol? A. Carrie Fisher. B. Carrie Ann Moss. C. Carrie Underwood. D. Karaoke.
Right. It's not karaoke. He said it's not Carrie Fisher.
10.
So I'm going to just say C.
American
Lock
Idol.
in C, I think.
Lock in C. Carrie Underwood is correct for $200.
I still hate him for doing that.
Yes, she won American Idol's 4th season back in 2005. She's received 7 Grammy Awards, 300. Bouillabaisse is the name of a traditional French what? A. Stew. B. Perfume. C. Military uniform. D. Dance.
I was thinking sauce, but that didn't come up, so I have no idea. I'm going to play it safe and pass things.
Catch you later. See you, Amber. Angie Eichler. Jeez, I'm running through the top order at the moment, Angie, from Donvale in Victoria, owner of the Ginger Snap, a school canteen business. Tell me about that.
Yeah, my sister and I have started it last year out in Doncaster East, and we called it the Ginger Snap because it's about fun, fresh, healthy food. And
Good on you.
Yeah.
Lauren is your sister. Hi,
She
Lauren.
is, yeah.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
Well, thanks.
That's the way. Mark is your husband of 12 years. Charlotte's 10. Lachlan is 7. Let's get this one out of the way, okay?
No problem.
If you're running a school canteen business, you want to know this one, would you?
Yep, absolutely.
Bouillabaisse is the name of a traditional French what? Stew, perfume, military, uniform, dance.
Looking at A, stew, please.
Stew is in and Stew is right for $300. Yeah, bouillabaisse. It's a seafood stew containing fish, shellfish and vegetables. I think you're thinking of béarnaise, not bouillabaisse when it came up. That's the sauce that you're looking for. We'll take a break, come back and play, excuse me, for $1 million right after this. Angie Eichler is ready to go for $500. This is a great story about your great-great-grandfather, James Steedman.
Yes, Stedman, yes.
Stedman, sorry, Australia's first confectioner. He was the inventor of Minties, Jaffas and Fantubs.
Yeah, out of New South Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah, his business, Sweet Acres, which was named by his wife. Yeah, long family lineage on my mum's side. So.
Do you still get them, the Minties and the Jaffas
I
and the
do, but I'm not
Fantubs?
allowed to sell them to school kids anymore, which is somewhat
seriously?
ironic. Yeah, no. But on special days we can.
Good on you, that's right,
Yeah.
Angie. All right, let's go for $500.
Great.
The Galaxy S6 Edge is a smartphone from which manufacturer? A. Samsung. B. Apple. C. HTC. D. Panasonic.
I think I'd be in a bit of trouble if I didn't get this one because I have one. So I'm going to lock in A, Samsung.
All right, in that case, it's locked in. Good purchase, correct for $500. $1,000. PBS is the name of an Australian government schedule, short for what benefit scheme? A. Parental. B. Pharmaceutical. C. Public. D. Political.
It's not parental, it's not political, so I'd like to lock in B, please, pharmaceutical.
It's locked in and correct for $1,000. I mentioned this in the intro. When you're a young girl, your dog saved you.
He did, yeah, Sam. He was a rescue dog we got from the RSPCA. But I woke up in the middle of the night all cramped, and he didn't actually sleep in my room, but he was by my side and sort of jumped up on the bed, and I couldn't breathe very well. And he ran up the other end of the house and jumped on Mum and Dad, and they came down and ended up having my appendix out a few hours later.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
About 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a wonderful dog.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Just sensed it.
I don't know how. Like, maybe he heard me making noises, or I don't know, but yeah.
Good, Hanch.
It was a good end.
All right. Do you remember that, Lauren?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
I slept through most of it.
You slept through all of it, did you? Okay. $1,500. Which Australian actor shares their name with the creator of the 1755 Dictionary of the English Language? A. Samuel Johnson. B. Stephen Curry. C. Lockie Hume. D. Asher Keddy.
This is a hard one. Shares their name with the creator of the Dictionary of the English Language. I'm actually going to pass on this one, I think, Eddie. I'm really not sure.
10 seconds.
I will pass if that's
See you
okay.
later. Thanks,
Thank
Ange.
you.
Hi, Sue.
Hello.
How are you?
Bad news for me.
What's that?
I
Sue?
don't know the answer. It's bad news for me.
Oh, you'll figure it out, I'm sure. Come on, Sue. Sue Cockman is a psychologist from Blairgowrie in Victoria. 2 kids. Henry is 18, Grace, who's 16. You don't know this one at all?
Not really.
Can you figure it out?
Well, I'm leaning towards A.
Well, hang on a second. We'll get to that in a second. In your 20s, you belonged to a group that rode children's scooters down hills and mountains. You broke the speed limit through Mount Macedon on your scooter.
Yep.
One
Happy
pebble
days.
and you would have taken off every bit of skin on your body if you had
Happy
to go.
days.
Was it good fun?
Very good fun.
Yeah. How often did you do that?
Quite often. We used to go to different parts of country Victoria and
Yeah.
have a very nice lunch and then do some scooting.
Yeah. What about the time you're on a boat and you're scanning the horizon, you noticed an arm waving? What happened?
Well, I thought I heard a noise and started scanning the horizon and saw something moving, and we went over to it, and it was an elderly gentleman with 4 grandchildren, an overturned mirror, and they'd been in the water for an hour.
Gee.
And they were very nearly gone.
And you saved them?
No life jackets.
You're
yeah.
able to pull them in?
Yeah.
How old were the kids?
I think the oldest one was 10.
Gee, so lucky to be...
Very lucky.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Yeah.
good on you, Sue. Well done on that. Congratulations. It's a great effort, isn't it, everybody? Saved the elderly gentleman and the 4 grandkids. All right, Sue, let's see if you can survive this yourself. Which Australian actor shares their name with the creator of the 1755 Dictionary of the English Language? Samuel Johnson, Stephen Curry, Lockie Hume, Asher Keddy.
I think I'm going to have to go with A.
Go with A. Locked
Lock it
in.
in, please.
You liked it from the start because it's correct for $1,500. Yes, the English version of Samuel Johnson was a critic, biographer, essayist, poet and lexicographer. And the Australian actor, of course, Samuel Johnson, played Molly Meldrum recently and is doing great things. Won an Order of Australia for his work raising money for breast cancer and cancer. So he's doing a great job, Samuel Johnson. All right, 9 questions to go for $1 million right after this in the hot seat. Questions to go in the hot seat. Come on, Sue, let's go for $2,500.
Trying.
In April 1912, the RMS Titanic sank in which ocean? A. Indian. B. Atlantic. C. Pacific. D. Southern.
Well, they went south to... I think they went... Gosh, I should know that. Well, it's either B or D. I don't know the answer.
5 seconds. 4, 3, quick.
B.
Atlantic with 2 seconds on the clock is correct for $2,500. Yeah, striking an iceberg on a maiden voyage from England to New York. So the Atlantic crossing sank in water over 3,700 metres deep. 2/3 of the passengers and crew perished, of course, on that maiden voyage of the Titanic. $4,000. Formed in New York City in the early 1990s as the influential hip-hop group Wu-Tang what? A. Crew. B. Tribe. C. Clan. D. Gang.
Boy, Eddie, this is a really good time for me to have a little break.
See you later, Sue.
Yep.
Bye.
See you later.
G'day, Alex.
G'day, Eddie.
Alex Earnshaw from Brunswick in Victoria is 25, a student advisor, Career Trackers, Indigenous Internship Program. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we work with Aboriginal university students at universities all around Australia, and we help them get internships in the corporate and non-profit sectors.
Good stuff. Sebastian's your mate. G'day, Seb.
Sure.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you, buddy?
Thanks.
Lena is your partner of 4 years. She's a caseworker. Can you get this one right? Do you know it?
I think I can.
All right.
Yeah.
Formed in New York City in the early 1990s as the influential hip-hop group Wu-Tang what? Crew, Tribe, Clan, Gang.
Yeah, so I'm not a big hip-hop fan, but I'd be in a lot of trouble if I got this wrong. So we'll lock in C, Eddie. Clan.
Clan, locked in, correct for $4,000. Yeah, in 2015, the group released a new album that had only one copy manufactured worldwide. It was sold for $2 million on the agreement that it not be released until the year 2103.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, look forward to having a listen.
who'd have thought? $6,000. In which movie did a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker appear? A. Dr. Dolittle. B. Life of Pi. C. The Jungle Book. D. We Bought a Zoo.
We've got 6 questions left, is that right, Eddie?
You've got 7 questions and 6 contestants.
I'm
Bengal
going to...
tiger, Richard Parker.
I haven't read The Life of Pi, but I've got a fairly strong feeling that that's it. So I'm going to lock in B.
Locked in. Correct for $6,000. This is good. Everyone's passing and we're getting up towards the $1 million. It's still in play. Everyone is still in action here. 6 contestants, 6 questions, $1 million. Good luck, Alex, for $10,000. In 2004, Air France merged with which other airline? A. British Airways. B. Emirates. C. Lufthansa. D. KLM.
I'm highly doubtful that it would be either Emirates or... I think KLM is Dutch, Lufthansa is German, British Airways is British, of course. Probably a bit too late in the game to pass.
10 seconds. 7.
I'm going to lock in A, British Airways.
Locked in. No, the French, you couldn't see them ever merging with the British or the Germans, probably, could you? No, it's the Dutch, KLM. Yeah. The merged company has its headquarters in Paris. The 2 airlines still fly under their separate brands. Thanks, Alex.
Great, thanks,
Cheers,
Eddie.
mate.
Cheers.
G'day, Ryan.
G'day, Eddie. How you going, mate?
Good, mate. Ryan Murphy from Milton in Queensland.
That's correct.
Where the famous tennis courts are.
They've been rebuilt, but they were knocked down, yep.
Yeah, 39 years of age. Member Services Representative. What does that mean?
I work in superannuation, so with new members, we call them up and try and help them with their super merging, getting their accounts, because as you know, super is very, very important.
It is. I know it well. Lisa is your partner. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Eddie. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Age 11. Class was to recite a poem. You decided on Banjo Patterson's Mulga Bill's Bicycle, and?
I can't forget it. I've tried to forget it, and I can recite the whole thing.
Can you give me a little bit?
Do we have time for the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, just
Oh.
give us the first verse.
All right. 'Twas Mulga Bill from Eagle Hawk that caught the cycling craze. He turned away the good old horse that served him many days. He dressed himself in cycling clothes, resplendent to be seen, and hurried off to town and bought a shining new machine.
Yeah, magnificent. Well played, Ryan.
Thanks, mate.
Mulga Bill. 5 questions for $250,000 right after this in a hot seat. questions to go for $250,000. Come on, Ryan, for 10 grand. You ready?
Absolutely.
Here it comes. In the Flesh was the first hit single in Australia for which band? A, Genesis. B, Yes. C, Supertramp. D, Blondie.
Ooh, I don't really know, Eddie, but it is definitely too late to pass. I didn't think Supertramp were an Australian band. I know Blondie isn't an Australian band.
First hit single in Australia.
Oh,
for
in
which
Australia. I'm going to say lock in...
10 seconds. In the Flesh.
Lock in B, thanks, Eddie.
Yes.
Yes. Why not?
Yes. No.
Oh.
That's Blondie, In the Flesh.
Oh.
Yeah. Originally intended as a B-side, In the Flesh was played by accident on Countdown, where it became a hit in Australia and eventually around the world, believe it or not. Molly mucked it up and turned Blondie into superstars. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks,
Good on you, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
See you,
Thank
mate. Robbie Williams. Here he is, the retired pest controller. What's the best way to get rid of bugs in your house?
Depends on which bugs.
Well, let's without putting pesticides in. Is there a good way of getting rid of ants or something, for example?
You don't need to use pesticides per se with ants. You just use a gel,
Yeah.
but not ones you buy at the supermarket.
Right.
There are ones you can just put in bait stations and just let the ants do the work for you.
What about cockroaches?
Cockroaches, again, depending on which ones, but native ones will always come in your house, but probably die anyway. But German ones, then consult a professional, because you won't do it by yourself.
Fair enough, Robbie. Okay, you're drumming up business for the old mates there.
Oh, for the old gone pest control.
Exactly that. So here we go. 4 questions, 4 contestants. This for 10,000. You can win 100 grand. Which author won the Miles Franklin Award in 2015 for their novel The Eye of the Sheep? A, Kate Grenville. B, Sophie Laguna. C, Tim Winton. D, Leanne Moriarty.
Oh, you could have asked me an easy one, Eddie.
Eye of the Sheep.
Eye of the sheep. Survivor did the Eye of the Tiger.
Uh, 10 seconds.
I've only ever heard of Tim Winton, so lock in C.
Lock in C. No, it's Sophie Laguna. Yeah. The 4th woman in a row to win the prestigious Literary Award for what is only her 2nd adult novel. Thanks, Robbie. Good luck with everything, buddy.
Thanks, Eddie.
See you,
Cheers,
mate. Ember, you're back. Come on, Ember, you can win $50,000 here, okay?
Oh, great.
Come on, concentrate in. Ember Sweeney from Wollongong in New South Wales. Lauren's her friend up the back. G'day, Lauren.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm nervous for her.
All right, well, let's see if we can get her across the line. This for $10,000. In which year were the Olympic Games held in the Belgium city of Antwerp? A, 1920. B, 1928. C, 1936. D, 1976.
I have absolutely no idea, Eddie. Antwerp, Belgium. 36, wasn't that Germany? So I don't think C.
15.
Maybe or D, maybe.
10.
You know what, just... B, lock in B.
Log in B?
Yeah, do it.
Final answer?
Sure.
It's in. No, it was 1920. Yeah, Games in Antwerp were the first in 8 years after World War I. They were the first to implement the Olympic flag, the oath, and the flight of the doves. Australia won 2 silvers and a bronze in Antwerp. Sorry, Amber.
No worries.
Sorry, Amber. Sorry, Amber. Amber, thank you very much for being part of the
Thank you,
show.
Eddie.
Good on you, see ya. Ange, come on, you win 20 grand. Sue, 10 grand for you, possibly. 20 grand for you, Ange. 1,000 if you get this right.
Okay.
This is the $10,000 question. Good luck.
Thank you.
Which Broadway musical includes the song It Sucks to Be Me? A, Hairspray. B, Avenue Q. C, The Rocky Horror Show. D, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay, well, it's not Jesus Christ Superstar. And I don't think it's the Rocky Horror Show either. I'm going to go with A, please, Eddie. Hairspray.
Final answer?
Yep.
In. I'll give you the answer when we come back from our news break. Welcome back. Let's go. Ange, you locked in Hairspray to the question, which Broadway musical includes the song It Sucks to Be Me? You said it wasn't Rocky Horror, it's not Rocky Horror, it's not Jesus Christ Superstar, but it is Avenue Q. Yeah, one of the longest running Broadway musicals, has won 3 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Sorry, Ange, that's where we leave it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eddie.
Bye.
Last one standing.
Last man standing, you've won $1,000. Congratulations. Sue is a 54-year-old psychologist from Blair Gary. 2 kids, Henry 18, Grace is 16, and husband Ian?
Correct.
How long have you been married?
20 years.
Fantastic. What's Ian do?
He's at the moment a teacher. He used to be a boat builder, and before that he used to teach fine art.
Oh, good on him. What are you going to do with $10,000?
Well, we'll put some towards bills. You can't help doing that. And I think it'd be nice to maybe go away for the weekend or something with the kids.
Good on you. OK, let's do that. A big weekend away with the kids. What a wonderful family weekend. For $10,000, Sue, good luck. The county of Cumberland encompasses most of the area of which Australian state capital? A, Melbourne. B, Brisbane. C, Perth. D, Sydney.
Well, I know it's not Melbourne. Cumberland Shire. I don't think it's Perth. I'm leaning towards Brisbane.
The county of Cumberland encompasses most of the area in which Australian state capital? 6.
Lock in B, Brisbane, please. Eddie.
Brisbane is locked in with 2 seconds on the clock. Sorry, so it's actually Sydney. Yeah. Cumberland, one of the 141 counties in New South Wales, has no administrative function. There was a county government from 1945 to 1964. There you go.
Right.
Sue, no 10 grand for you, but you get $1,000. Sue Cockman just won $1 grand. See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat, everyone. Good night. Tonight we want to give away $1 million tonight, don't we, everyone? Yeah? Why not? Tonight could well be the night. At least we'll change somebody's life for the better in the next half hour. 6 contestants ready to play. Let's meet them tonight. And this man over here is Robbie Williams. He's either a 42-year-old pop star or he's a 70-year-old retired pest controller. You decide. Ember Swenny was torn between modelling and the DJ's confectionery department. David Jones won. As a child, Angie Eakler's dog saved her life by letting her parents know she had appendicitis. Sue Cockman broke the speed limit riding a kid's scooter down Mount Macedon. Alex Earnshaw had his wallet stolen by a guy pretending to be a salsa dancer in Barcelona. And Ryan Murphy has met most of the royal family and took a tube ride with Prince Harry. There you go. All right, you ready, pal? Yep. Robbie Williams, let's play. Come on. Well, show me your stick. What have you got there? That is a very versatile stick you've got.
A walking stick with a bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got my stubby holder.
Yeah.
Which is for the traveller.
Hold it up so we can see it, mate. There we go. Yeah.
The traveller for on the way home from the pub.
Yeah.
The bell to order the next beer.
Yeah.
And my address goes in the bulldog clip for the taxi driver.
Exactly. In case you can't make head and tail at the end of the night.
Correct.
Good on you. Robbie Williams is a retired pest controller from Chirnside Park in Victoria. 70 years of age. You're 70?
Yes.
Geez, you're in good nick for 70.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah. Where are you from? Originally?
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Merseyside.
A Merseysider. In fact, you used to go to the Cavern Club.
I did as a teenager.
And see
weekend.
The Beatles.
Yes.
Who else did you see?
Cilla Black.
Yeah.
Or Priscilla White when she was a
White when she was a young girl, yeah.
Yeah. Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yeah.
Oh, and lots of Liverpool bands.
The Mersey Beat.
The Mersey Beat was an amazing...
Did you, before the Beatles were big, did you know that they had something special?
No. Well, we did because of the amount of people that crammed into the cavern, which was a dark, damp, smelly, sweaty place, but the music was enormous.
Fantastic. Did you realise at the time just how big all this was, or was just part of growing up?
It was just part of growing up.
Good on you, mate. Age 4, polio, which left your left leg shorter than your right leg.
No, the right leg's shorter than the left leg.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you You'd know better than me,
I
wouldn't you?
would, yes.